Hello, Taurus. This is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share this reading with you. Today, we're diving into a general love reading. So, as always, take what resonates and gently leave the rest behind. Now, let's tune in and see what the cards are ready to reveal for us today. Okay. So think about the misery they brought you as well, because they're masking their emotions about it, even though they're wanting to make some type of offer. I feel that something could be heating up when it comes to someone who is reflecting about the innocence of a situation where you could be dealing with someone who is still not evolving because they're still keeping something hidden. Someone is still keeping something or someone a secret. I feel this is someone who is still not evolving when it comes to their spending habits or family morals or values. This is someone who is still acting cold to not feeling complete. I feel this is someone who is needing to make amends when it comes to a broken heart. I feel someone could have disrespected a connection with you, causing something to heat up. This is why someone is acting cold to what they know is hidden. Now someone is wanting to reconnect or send some type of message to create some type of peace or happiness between the two of you, as someone does believe you are a star in so many ways, yet there is an imbalance when it comes to justice, respect, and choices. I feel many of you could be dealing with someone who is running away from their issues, their problems, but I feel due to an illness or them not feeling well, someone is about to be super sweet towards you. I feel something's definitely not going someone's way. This is causing someone to be in a mood or moody about what is not really readily available to them. This is someone who is stressed over money issues or problems when it comes to a fantasy or an illusion or even sex. This could be something that has haunted them from a past life where their abundance or wealth is affected. Someone could be sitting in poverty due to the fact of them fishing around for something they may already have. This is someone who has lost their way and still not making the right decisions when it comes to you. Wow. I feel someone is acting all cold, or this energy is just not finding any true value in something. This is why they're wanting to send a message to pretend like they're doing the work. This is someone who is still soft on you, teddy bear energy, someone who's still holding on, even though in so many ways you feel like they have let you go. For many of you, this is someone who's always on their phone, always lying, someone who's struggling and going through challenges because they can't find a way to ask for forgiveness or even admit that they are sorry. Someone is going through a constant battle to heal. Yet this energy is still pointing fingers when it comes to a broken heart or trust issues. But I feel time is definitely a factor when it comes to someone who is still a sucker for you. I feel this is someone who has taken a gamble when it comes to the hearts they have broken. This is why you're not seeing eye to eye with someone who feels you need to have a talk. I feel this is someone who's been avoiding a deep conversation because they're not ready to go deep. However, they still have a lot of passion for you. This is why they're going round and round when it comes to anger issues, trust issues. But the fact that time is being wasted, someone is wanting to come back together. But many of you feel like there's still a toxic connection or a toxic lover, someone who is just too prideful, who is definitely in their feelings, but never truly understands this give and take situation when it comes to affairs of the heart. But I feel even though they have so much love, so they claim they're wanting to send a message, but something is still being blocked or something is still not being explained when it comes to someone who is wanting to spend time after wasting so much time with you. Someone's wanting you to be soft on them, but you're in a season of coming from your intuition. Many of you will see something as a red flag, as someone has already made something too much to handle, too much to deal with, too intense. When it comes to someone who is giving in to what they hear and not what they see, someone thought something was just a temporary pause or a temporary tough cycle with you. Now they're wishing they never took something to a place that's become one of the moments they can't forget. I feel this is someone who's very prideful, someone who's coming out as a toxic energy who wants to come together with you. But somehow, some way, their anger issues have become an issue over the passion, the love that they feel. This is why many of you are not taking a gamble with someone you don't see eye to eye with. For many of you, this is someone who's going round and round with how to communicate or speak to you because there are so many things to talk about or deal with or just so many trust issues. I feel this is someone who's at war with self and still having trouble healing because they don't understand the true value of love. This is someone who can't let go but won't treat you right either, as they have made something too much to bear or too one-sided to deal with. Yet I sense it was a sad effort of them trying their best not to go too deep in. Something they never really understood, never understood the cost of their betrayal until they lost everything. This is why someone is constantly fighting, whether it's with you or even constantly fighting or being at war with self, always on their phone because they're trying to draw away the attention that should be given to their needs. Someone is acting cold when it comes to family, morals, and values. I feel someone's lying about finances and pointing fingers when it comes to something that has been removed, taken, or stolen. Wow. I feel this is someone who failed to really put in the effort because they didn't want you to. See how unqualified they were when it comes to handling the problems of others or even someone else's heart. Someone could be throwing some type of temper tantrum because they can't see themselves being without you, or someone is definitely throwing some jabs because they feel you've become reckless without them. Wow. Too comfortable. Comfortable in a season that has less stress without someone who is giving you so much worry. I feel this is someone who has a very negative mindset when it comes to how you see them, how you view them, but I feel they're the ones who made something too difficult to understand or something too difficult to get to know them. I feel this is someone who's overly sensitive about some hurtful things they did and said, but they are the ones who are failing to communicate what they're thinking and feeling. Someone is failing to communicate what they're thinking and feeling, and this is causing a problem because of their arrogance and their immature nature. Wow, something has become too much DR drama when it comes to someone who is still playing the victim, someone who still has failed to evolve or appreciate you. They're just complaining, pretending that you are the source of an issue. Someone is still watching, flirting with, danger, and being overly nice just to control something they know is far out of their control or even out of their grasps of understanding. Someone's being arrogant about not listening. as someone is playing on the fact that they can use it as a misunderstanding. Someone's being rude and using sex as a weapon to evoke some type of jealousy. Someone has a double standard when it comes to playing a blame game, causing them to be guarded to a truth. Or judgment. Someone is in bad company when it comes to personal habits, bad situations. Someone is passive aggressive about marking their territory. Wow, I feel like someone could be testing you in love, believing that the more you take the abuse, the more you care for them. But I feel someone is using love and sex as a tool to manipulate and hurt you. Wow. But I feel in so many ways you're now a constant reminder of them failing in something that they thought or believed was so simple. Wow. But they found a way to make so hard. Wow. As I said before, this is someone who is making something more complex than it needs to be, testing you in love because they feel that you are uptight or goody two-shoes. Someone believes that you believe you're too good for something, so they're making you a believer when it comes to pain. But I feel someone may have stepped out of bounds and the universe is putting them back in their place. I feel someone got bored with a routine and they tried to force some type of change by being complicated. Yeah, someone tried to be complicated here by causing some type of confusion because they were unclear on their goals, so they played some mind games here, causing a power struggle. Never truly saying what they meant. Someone did some things that may be unforgivable. Wow. For many of you, something just became too intense to make up. Someone is playing a game that is causing them to seem cold or abusive because they're finding humor in something, never truly appreciating you. Someone's complaining and pretending that is your energy, but someone is still pretending something isn't as big as it is. You're making something too big of a deal, but I feel you could be tapping into someone's insecurities, and this is why someone is being difficult with you, because they're definitely living in the past, not wanting to let go of a part of them that they feel is a true sense of self. But I feel it's just a comfortable place where they have decided never to truly grow up or find or seek their purpose. But I feel they're about to be put in a place where it is all they seek or all they see. Someone is confused about which way to go. There is no clear goals or no clear direction when it comes to this energy, as they are still a poor communicator, and this is why they're coming out with hurtful behaviors or words or potty mouth. I feel you never know what you're going to get when it comes to them. They could be loving and or very disrespectful at times. This is why many of you are cautious to letting your guard down, because they have proven to why you may need to be focused on self or not dealing with them at all. Wow. There are memories here. It almost seems like a love-hate relationship, where someone is wanting to ask you a real question, but they know that you are fed up with the illusion and the trickery of it all, as someone is still going round and round wanting something their way. But I feel the memories are starting to get to them. Someone's thinking about how they stabbed you in the back or brought you pain through heartache, a breakup. They somehow feel something is too late. This is where the love-hate comes in for. When someone is wanting to seduce you but feels trapped in some type of decision they have made, which is why they're off and on about how to reach out or even attach themselves to you. Someone could be investing in some type of side hustle, pretending to be busy, but they're not. I feel this is someone who is trying to find a reason to avoid you, but I feel someone that's running out of reasons and also running out of time as they're starting to be triggered by the lessons they have yet to learn from. Someone is feeling like crap knowing they could be rejected by you. This is why someone may be coming in with some type of sweet talk, some type of energy that they believe will be innocent. It's no strings attached. Someone still might be a thug when it comes to love, but I feel someone just might show their true colors when it comes to sending you a message of love. Someone just might do this at night, or someone needs the liquid courage to do so. But whatever the case, someone is worried and replaying the events. They're thinking about you, and this is why someone can't sleep. Someone can't sleep, or they're losing sleep feeling something is too late because they stabbed you in the back or they hurt you at the worst time. Someone is dealing with karmic ties and bad news. Someone has some massive regrets of running away or keeping you at a distance. Someone regrets moving on, letting go of the love that you gave. Someone regrets being free because now they're dealing with something at the workplace, some type of third party, some type of affair. Someone believes that someone has a hold on them when it comes to addictions or sex. I feel this is someone who allowed their weapon to become their worst enemy. Someone is using things they have weaponized as a tool against them. Wow, someone is really going through it. Even if you don't see this person's true regrets or even their downfall, doesn't mean they're not going through one of the worst seasons of their lives. Someone is just trying their best to cope with it, deal with it. But I feel in so many ways you are a constant reminder every time the phone rings, your song plays, or there's a knock at the door that it won't be you. You won't be on the other end of that phone or on the other side of that door. And I feel that is a constant reminder of how they failed in so many ways, not just with you, but fail themselves when it comes to something they had prayed for or wanted so much in so many ways. This is someone who knows they failed. They're just hoping something isn't. They just hope something is just not too late. Let's get some more energy here. Find a message here. Find a message here from the spirit. Yeah, someone is definitely faking something when it comes to their time and their energy. Someone has definitely received some type of shocking news, and this is why someone has become a thug behind the scenes when it comes to love or sending a message. But I feel they're going to be shocked. Shocked about a karmic tie. I feel the lack of sleep is going to cause someone to show their true colors, but I feel it will only lead to more massive regrets, more bad news when it comes to someone who may have put a spell on them. There's a pregnancy that is not for everyone, but there's fake news. Someone is lying about something, hoping that it'll bring them together, but I feel it'll only cause something to be final. Wow, someone is definitely wishing something didn't have to go this way, but I feel someone is being shady with them because they're wanting them to turn their back on you, but I feel that's only going to cause a firestorm. This is karma, drama. This is an ending of loss where someone is definitely mentally affected. Someone could be going through a mental breakdown for leaving you on red or not having any closure. I feel someone is blocked and they're not wanting to be in that energy anymore. I feel someone could be blocked because of their toxic lifestyle. Someone could be drinking to cope, but also feeling like a jackass, a loser, a clown for not living in the moment with you. I feel this is someone who definitely thinks about you. They miss you. They want to be closer to you, but I feel they're just not in the space. Yeah, as I said before, someone is still trying to cope, so they're still living a dangerous lifestyle. Someone is still living a lifestyle that does not coincide with something they should have with you. This is why rejection is your protection, and someone is definitely in a season of not being happy because they are unaligned with who they should be or need to be. There are definitely karmic ties here when it comes to someone who is learning lessons when it comes to closing out cycles. I feel they're still reckless when it comes to love, sex, and even connections that they have with family or friends, which is causing endings, funerals, final nails in coffins. I feel this is someone who is living a toxic lifestyle that is pushing away those that truly care, causing them to bump heads with others or causing something to be a bumpy road because they're definitely under pressure. I feel this is someone who is under pressure and running out of time. This is why they're full of anxiety, knowing they need to make a decision that they have already been illuminated to when it comes to truth discovery and a rude awakening. Someone always, I feel someone has already seen the truth, but they always want it their way. This is why someone is coming out as a clown or a jackass, someone who seems like a psycho, but they're truly ashamed. They know they screwed something over and they could be trying to tap into your energy, but the fact that you have stepped up or you have been awakened in so many ways, someone is not spiritually enlightened to even reach you. For many of you, you're wondering why this energy has yet to speak up or level up, reach out and speak out. It's only because they have yet to truly rise above what they're truly going through behind the scenes. And for many of you, it's a lot because they have failed to deal with or heal from anything they have gone through. For many of you, this is someone who has yet to grow or be awakened to how they have caused a storm in their life. But I feel this is all adding to their bad attitude. Even when they know why, you are at a distance or hesitant when it comes to giving and receiving. Someone's upset because they're no longer receiving what they used to. For many of you, this is someone who could be crying over you or just going through a season where they're going through a state of lack, I feel. This is a season where someone could be watching only because they feel you're no longer waiting. But I feel there's a lot of underlying issues when it comes to their mental state or even their logical way of thinking as this energy is coming out as a wolf in sheep's clothing, because they feel you're unbothered or just too busy winning. This is why someone is all in their head or acting cold because they're waiting, hungry for attention. Someone is upset because they feel you're running. Someone doesn't like the fact that you're in a different space or you're in a different mood. But as they have found a way to be angry or resentful towards you, it's only because they feel like you have found a way to look past your heart and see them for who they truly are. I feel this energy is worried and replaying events because they know they pulled a lot of scare tactics that you now see for what it is. As many of you are now unfazed, you're dusting something off when it comes to someone who is always lying or having this fake smile. But I feel someone is really beside themselves about you moving on, that they become intimidated or threatened by the fact that you are no longer in the mood of crying over them. You're no longer upset. You're not chasing. You're now confused and trying to look them up. You're not trying to look for them in. Others, as you have already found a better option in you, I feel this is someone who is just upset that you have dodged a bullet and they are mentally and physically unwell. Because someone is haunted by the fact that they are not in a great space. They're paranoid and full of anxiety. They're having nightmares about being blocked from you for good. I feel this is someone who's still ignoring the fact that they are a drama starter. This is someone who is bound by the mess and inflated by the drama as someone who's wanting to make something right with you, but I feel many of you may see it as a dirty offer. I feel many of you may see it as a dirty offer because this is someone who's always talking shit but never truly exposing themselves as holding a grudge or being a spiritual hater. But I feel in so many ways you have already bruised their ego. This is why someone is coming out as a groupie or someone you feel you can no longer trust, as someone who's has already proven to you they can't be trusted. I feel this energy has wasted a lot of time playing games with you, but I feel it's something that they will soon regret because many of you are not looking back or unapologetic about something that was necessary for you to do. Yeah, this dirty offer is coming out again with when it comes to someone who is coming out as a wolf in sheep's clothing, someone who goes to you who is now making fake accounts or hating on the way you have been able to move on. Someone is definitely irritated by your light only because it's distorting and affecting their demons. As I said, someone could be wasting time by trying to get proof when it comes to you, as I sense many of you are already fed up and blocking. So someone who has already become or proven that they can be a bully, I feel this is someone who is all in their head about wanting you back or wanting to come back. I feel this is someone who is coming out as an abusive lover, someone who's still reckless when it comes to happiness, as someone who wants you to believe they're into you. But this energy is still coming out as someone who has a low IQ, a thief, someone who has robbed you in the past, someone you have taken a great loss with, someone who has taken a lot emotionally, mentally, and physically. I feel this energy is feeling lonely even if they're not alone, but I feel something is played out because it's the same old thing, different day when it comes to someone who is mentally, physically, and emotionally bankrupt. I feel this is someone who is coming out as an imposter when it comes to being a player, someone who's wanting to make an offer because they're all in their head about bad karma, bad situations, or consequences of you letting go. I feel someone is in deep regret that you have stepped into a different season or you have stepped into your power. I feel someone is extra triggered and reflecting on family issues or the drama that they know they created. I feel someone's tripping on you because they feel you're no longer interested or they're just thinking about who's loving on you, who's respecting you or admiring you. This is what's bringing out their curiosity, as many of you are wondering what's the deal now after they've been so hateful or so lost for so long. I feel this is someone who is moving in silence, hoping you are wanting to move closer, or they're hoping you're thinking about them as much as they're thinking about you, as they truly believe you haven't given up just yet. I feel this is someone who believes you, are playing hard to get as you move in silence. They hope that you are just as curious, but I feel someone is playing themselves by thinking or even feeling they're playing you. For many people, you already know someone is coming up short, broke, empty, their pockets are low, and it's pretty obvious that they're hurt, sad, and crying over you. But I feel the fact that many of you already see the truth in the games they play. Something won't be effective when it comes to someone who is shedding only to become a bigger snake. I feel this is someone who knows there's no closure, or someone knows that they left you hanging, but I feel this is what's intimidating them. This is what's causing them to feel threatened by you. Even if your only cause or your only purpose was to love and be loved, this energy is still making excuses and wanting you to seem like a problem when you were truly the solution. I feel no matter what you did or what you said, this energy would always find a way to make something an issue. But I feel someone could be blocked for a reason, having night terrors for a reason, as someone that's completely worried and having disturbing thoughts about losing you. I feel this is what's truly threatening for them. Wow. I feel this energy accuses you of never truly caring in the first place, yet I sense this energy just needed to know what they would do or what you would do with certain things that they said or did. I feel this is someone who just took something too far, not realizing the cost of the games they play, as they are now finding out how it feels when it comes to the games they play. I feel this is someone who is notorious for making an issue or having karmic ties, but I feel they are now losing sleep over having things their way, as this energy is now going through tower moments and shakeups, breakups, instant karma for some type of life-altering decision. Something that they're gonna have to play out, as this is someone who is having conflicting messages and confusion that's causing more doubt because they're not trusting or listening to their intuition. Someone is coming out as lost and conflicted when it comes to reaching out or even getting attention. I feel this is someone who is seeking validation because of their insecurities and their lack of confidence, but I feel it's the reason they're lost and spiraling, as someone who's trying to escape their weaknesses and wanting to shed an old skin and transform, but there's too many dark, deep wounds. I feel there's too many deep scars when it comes to someone who is sitting in the Nine of Wands energy, someone who is guarded and still needing to heal an inner child. I feel this is someone who is emotionally down, damaged, and unhealed. This is PSPTD for someone who is still sucked in a place of self-pleasures, instant gratification that is causing their foundation to crumble. I feel this energy is going through a tower moment when it comes to an ego death, as you have definitely humbled them in a great way. But I feel there is more to do. There is more to go. I feel this is someone who is restricted from your energy because there's hell to pay. I feel there's a lot of issues when it comes to family problems, generational trauma. This is cultural differences as well. I feel there are also conflicting beliefs that is leading them astray, but I feel it's the wishful thinking that brings something full circle, as someone has created this self-sabotage, thinking something is too good to be true, but it's their lack of confidence, as that has created this drama or this great sense of failure, as they could be seeking your energy because they see you as a healer. But I feel dealing with them, they have caused you to be a wounded healer where you're not. Truly trusting your wisdom as well, but I feel you are always right about which way to go with them. But I feel the more you see a truth, the more you know where you stand, even if they have said nothing at all, as it may be the price they must pay by Ian. Having nothing given and nothing received, someone will not be able to speak to you or find any type of closure or compromise because it's how they left you. But as I said before, it is a very big price to pay. Someone's going to have to pay their due, especially when it comes to loving and leaving you, as they are definitely paying a true price for never truly being prepared for the blessing and never putting in the effort. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good, beautiful day. Bye.